Alright my friends, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today I wanted to take a look at Control from Remedy on the 5060 to see how this game is going to perform on this GPU. So we need to go to display. We're going to check it out at 1080p DLAA. But we are going to come all the way down here because the last time I tried to load in at 4, it legit was like, nope. So let's try at 1 bounces. Wow, 1 bounce let us in. A native will DLAA, and we get our tracing of the rays. Yeah, this is already promising, my friends. Interesting. We already have an interesting event here going on. Making a giant mess. Okay, so let's try this. So we could do DLAA plus super sampling to go higher, but I think we're going to try the 720p. And I want to turn up the bounces. See if we can get ultra. So wait, what did that say? Very performance intensive. This can increase the quality of some RT features. Okay, we're gonna see. So maybe we can get 3 bounces at 720p. But do we lose image quality by doing said? How much quality of image do we lose? Not very much, apparently. Still get all of our freaking... Wait, does this have frame generator? I think this one's supposed to have frame generator, right? Just want to make sure if it's native or if we're, or not native, but if we're actually getting frame generation too. No, it does not look like this is doing frame generation. This is feeling pretty smooth. Running just fine for a wow, look at those. cars are going wacko. That's a lot of freaking stuff going on. Like really heavy, intensive stuff, man. This game is such a freaking, I don't know. Just to be able to see that kind of stuff just is like, wow, that's cool. That is crazy. I don't know, guys. The ray tracing on this looks actually quite good. To be able to see it. See if we can get down to this hallway of doom or whatever. Because I don't think we're really seeing much. I haven't beat this one on PC yet. I've beat it on PS5 and I've beat it on Xbox, but I have yet to. Okay, so the ray tracing on here. So I remember like when this game first came out, like they were always like talking about the ray tracing and stuff. So now that we're at like actually in the game, we're actually starting to see performance kind of tanky. The freaking worst part. I mean, it definitely looks softer due to the freaking see. So we go. What do we go back down to in this area? So going this way, not a big deal really. If we go back and we run this way, we are absolutely losing some performance for sure. Question is can you play like this? I beat this game at 30 frames per second on both PlayStation and Xbox. But I mean, and essentially at the same freaking level of freaking visual quality. So yeah, guys, looks like it is. But let's go back into here real quick. I want to try something else. Native DLAA, and then 1. So now we're at native 1080p, native DLAA 1080p. So we lose a little bit of performance. So right around 50 to 60, still playable easily, especially with G-Sync, man. Like, oh my gosh, like this just feels ultra smooth. If we go this way, we can get into a fight. See how that performs. baddies. Yeah, well. Janitor's office. Janitor. Oh, he's still here. I don't know, fellas. I guess we could just jump on the elevator. At 1080p. I mean, this game here is like heavily focused on like the ray tracing aspect of it. So, in all actuality, I would like to see a little bit better performance out of. Well, you know what? Technically, I mean, I wonder how the performance would be at like older generation cards on this. To be completely honest with you, because this looks freaking fantastic. This actually is not running horribly either. It's like 50-ish frames. Like that's in the 50 to 60. I mean, obviously, well, the average says 89. So I don't know, my friends. Are we? Let me claim the control point. Says I claimed it, but didn't get rid of all the redness. I have to go over here and fight stuff, I believe. Is it on the other side? I mean, we get nice ray tracing. Overall image quality looks fantastic on here. I think this is the side. So I don't think it's going to happen. That's how we do like the little story beat or something. But all right, my friends, that is Control. Definitely a playable experience, but you know, with the ray tracing and everything, I mean, obviously you could turn off all the ray tracing, you know what I mean? Like it's not a prerequisite to like have to use ray tracing on this game. Like you can legit just come right down here to ray tracing preset and do off, and then get back into the game, and then you're much better. Almost 100, yeah, about 100 FPS. Like, yeah, you get rid of the ray tracing, and there you go. Do you need ray tracing to have a good time in Control? No, absolutely not. And you could probably do, let's see, if you're doing that, then you can probably do 2880 by 1620 with a nice little freaking down sample to get you 60 frames a second. So if that, I mean, it looks alright, but like I think that even just 1080p native was looking great. Yeah, that looks fine. HDR on enabled looks incredible on this game. So I mean, the only thing, I mean, you're legit, everything is maxed out. Screen space reflections, we could set those to high as well. And then we could probably try MS2X, and then leave all the ray tracing off. And boom, you're still at a solid.
Hey, are you new? Go talk to
You're at a good position with this game. Like, no matter what, like, you can legit play this with or without ray tracing. If you want ray tracing, yeah, you're gonna have a compromised experience. If you want to legit just play freaking Control because it's a badass game, absolutely, man. This is like one of my favorite games from last generation. This is incredible. I can't wait for Control 2 to come out. Incredible game. And yes, so yeah, absolutely, you can play this with pretty decent levels of ray tracing. But yeah, here you go. Without the ray tracing, you absolutely can play this game 100%. So, alright, my friends, if you guys like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.